Hello everyone, in this exercise we will understand how the weld bead can be applied in the weldment in the SolidWorks. So this is a simple part model that consists of one is a structural pipe of 40 by 40 mm, end cap there is two gussets are here, and this one. We will apply the weld bead in the part future. This weld bead can also be applied in the assembly. In assembly, there is an assembly feature. There you will get the weld bead feature. But we will apply in part mode. This weld bead we will apply. We will go in the weldment. If the weldment doesn't come here, right click, tabs, and you can click it. But there in my interface, weldment is already available. Okay, then in the weldment I select the weld bead. So there are the three options to apply the weld bead. One is the smart weld selection tool. This is the smart weld selection tool. If I zoom it, this is the smart weld tool. Another is the weld geometry option. Another is the weld path. There are the three options. One is the smart weld selection tool. Another is the weld geometry. Another is the weld path. But we will understand here in the weld geometry. In the weld geometry, I select the weld geometry and select the two faces of this. Then this line comes. This is the welding profile length. Suppose there are the further option. I have given the direction radius of this weld profile 2 mm. Tangent, if I take this option, tangent propagation means the welding is the continuous and the whole circumference all around. Suppose I take the all around section and uncheck the tangent propagation. Both are same thing, all around and tangent. Suppose I take a tangent, same thing. If I am taking the selection, if I am selection, I am taking the both side. It means it can be applied on both sides, opposite face also. The both side means this one. Another is the from to length. From to length means welding profile. This welding profile has two ends, starting and ending. Suppose 24 mm. This is the 24 mm with the welding length, and this is the. Suppose I take 2 mm. So one point shifts at a distance of 2 mm, and consequently the welding length reduces to 20 mm. Suppose I increase this length 4 mm. Now the starting point shift at a distance of 4 mm. Suppose I change the direction from here. So now the other end point direction point shifts at a 4 mm distance. In this way, you can change the direction. This way, weld length is 20 mm, and the starting point shift at a distance of 4 mm. And I suppose okay. Now, the welding information you will get there is in the Future Tree Manager. There is a weld folder. You will get all the information. This one. Suppose this one. I suppose you want to edit this edit feature. Suppose you take the all around options. This is the all around option, and take the intermittent weld. Intermittent weld means continuous weld. Intermittent weld means this is not a continuous weld. First option is the gap and weld length. Gap and weld length is this length. This all welding length are of length of 7.3 mm, and gap between the one weld to this thing is 7.3 mm. Suppose I increase the weld length 10 mm. This becomes 10 mm, and the gap is 7.3 mm. So this is the one option, gap and weld length. Suppose, and I okay. Okay, this is another weld. If I want to edit it, here, edit feature. Now we see the second option, pitch and weld length. This is now the weld length is 10 mm. This 10 mm pitch is 12 mm. This pitch means the any point on this weld length and to the same point on the other weld, or including or the length of this welding length plus gap. This is known as the pitch. And pitch is basically the center point of one weld to the another second midpoint of this one. Suppose I take this point here and another point takes it the starting weld of this thing, including the gap. That is known as a pitch. So I take it also pitch. This is the suppose I want to delete it. Okay. Now again I use the weld bead, weld geometry, and select this face. And second face is this one, tangent propagation. I take the tangent propagation, all. Both are same change. Tangent propagation and the all around same. Suppose I take the selection. I uncheck tangent propagation. This is this. Both sides, it will come on the other side also. So if I take the all around, intermediate length, gap, and this one weld length is, suppose I take the 10 mm and this length is the 10 mm. Gap and weld length. Weld length is 10 mm and gap is between this is the 10 mm also. Okay. If I take the pitch and weld length, suppose weld length is the 10 mm, pitch is 12 mm. Pitch means center point of the one weld and another center point of the adjacent weld. That is known as the pitch. Right. Okay. There is a weld folder. In the future trim above, there is a weld folder. You will get the information of the weld. Here you again click it. This you can edit here. You can edit from here also. Or if you want to delete it, you can delete it. Now we take another weld bead, weld geometry. I select this face. This is the cassette, and another face is this one. This I take the both side. Suppose I take the all around. This is 2 mm radius intermittent weld. I know I'm not taking the intermittent weld in the case. All around and tangent propagation, same change, same thing. This is weld. Suppose another, I take the another weld bead, this one. I select this face and this face. 2 mm radius and the both sides or all around. Suppose I take both sides, so it will come on opposite sides. I take all around, same change. This is the all around. I take both sides, all around or tangent propagation. This is the same thing. Right. This way. Do hide and show annotation. This way. Suppose edit future. There is another option. You define weld symbol. If you want to represent the weld symbol, define weld symbol. There is a field side. This flag representation indicates the weld is to be done as per the customer requirement on the side customer side. All around means on the entire all around joint, complete circumference. This represents the welding to be done on the as per customer advice. This is the indication of this thing. I am not taking this in all around. Here you can select the weld symbol, fillet weld. This is the size you can check here. This is the fillet weld, 2 mm. Edit feature, well defined weld symbol, 2 mm is the side, weld symbol. If suppose contour finishing method, flat you can take, weld symbol, you can take this symbol. Size this or convex, you can take it. All index. To show these symbols, you will have to go view, hide and show, all annotation. This all annotation you have to click, and this is the weld bead. Then you will view, hide and show, all annotation. Then it will come. This symbols comes of the welds. In this way, the weld bead can be applied using the weld geometry options. This is in the second part. We will discuss the another another two options. Thank you for watching. I hope you would have enjoyed this exercise. You please like, share, and subscribe this channel. Thank you for watching. Okay.